In this video, we're going to explore the universal selector. And the universal selector is basically the one that will by default set everything to a standard. So let me show you here right now what we have. So right now, if you can see here, there is a certain standards already built in an empty HTML file. So if you open up here the developer tab, you can find this here, and you will see that there is some paddings around here or some margins. There is a setting here because you can see we're not yet to the left or the right. And you can see here, probably you won't see it here much. Let's see the body. There you are. That's it. Here's the body. So you can see there is still certain items in here. And what we want to do is we want to readjust that. Also, there's a default font here, whatever this font style is not that appealing, but you can check. If we click on this, we will see here font computed, then we see here font size, fonts family. Let's see, rendered font, this is the Times. So right now this is the rendered font is the Times, and probably New Times Roman, but it's not appealing. Let's be honest here, this is not really good. And we did have here the other one, which is far more nice, the Helvetica. However, this is what you need to know. This is really the standard here. This is where we're going to use the universal, which is an asterisk only. The universal selector. Basically what the universal selector indicates is that every class and command will have this specific item or these declarations incorporated. Of course, because this is universal, it is not specific. So it's in general. Meaning that once we are going more specific by pinpointing the exact item or the exact tag here, in this case our selectors, then you will start to notice that it picks up these. But for example here we have the font family Helvetica here, but it's not nice to have this one here differently. Let's put them all in the same part and also move this all to the corner up right. So how do we do this? Or sorry, corner up left, not right. So how do we do this? Well, first of all, we can copy this and paste this in here. All right. And then what we do is the next one is the following is, for example, here we can say margin 0. And if ever there would be a padding, we set it to 0. And if we do this, we save this now, refresh. Now you can see we're moving nicely up to the corner left, and our padding is completely gone here. There's no more a margin of 8 pixels is completely gone. You can check it here. If you look at the body, there's no more. But if we will remove this one, let's comment this out, or let's remove this for now. Refresh, you will see now we have again our margin here. So this is exactly what we wanted to do, and this is the universal property. With this, everything else will get the default color or default settings here based on this. So we could do here, for example, color. We could give this a darkish gray, let's say here triple D, hashtag triple D. So by default, it will get this color. So I will refresh here now. Oh, sorry, this is a light color. We need to do this number 3. Then it will be a darker color. There you are. So as you can see, by default, it get this color, and else it will get the color whatever we have specified here. So this is basically the way you can play around with this, and this will help you as well more in settings here. And one of the other settings here will be the border box, or the box sizing border box, which will be very important as well. We'll cover it in another video. But this asterisk here is usually your standard. Use this, and especially with these. Usually these two commands, and normally this as well, we can put it as well here. We will have here the box sizing. Sizing. And then here we say border box. And this one I will cover this as well, but I'll cover it in another video. However, this is extremely important, especially later on if you will start to connect multiple divs with each other where you have padding and margin together. But this is usually your default setting. Font family you can select. It can be also a sans serif. It's also possible. And then it will give you a slightly different type. You can see right now our font family is sans serif. And we can also do multiples. We can also say Helvetica as well. Then we refresh here. So we have two options here. We have the sans serif or the Helvetica. Here, depending on which one is available on the website. So if one is not available, for example, this font would not be available, it will start to load this font. So what we can do is we can move that like this, because normally the sans serif is always available on every browser. This one might be not. And if you have unique fonts, same story here, you have to download these files. And if you cannot load them or cannot render them, it will move on to the next one. It will render. Alright, so this is basically here. Your asterisk is your universal selector. Very useful for a basic setup, which always is essential and needed for every browser, because every browser have their own basic setup. Usually it's the 8 pixel padding or 8 pixel margin. And with this, it will avoid all these things. You overrule their font family, and this will be useful as well. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions regarding this, make sure you put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you. And if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here. You will probably enjoy this as well.